We got more bucket trucks. There's no tree blocking the road. It's gonna be a good day, guys. We have a lot to go through. Don't have much we'll capture of it today. We'll get as much of it done as possible. Once again, everybody is busy on different assignments, and Trista's packing in her last day of this week, so we're getting as much done as we can. We do have the Freedom Factory car out, and we are actually gonna load something on the top of this for a little cruise in. It's gonna actually be riding up and down the road. Got a couple new toys here. We'll go over those. And we have the Hilux out. Hilux had a weird rattle when we started it up today. And we thought it was a belt or a belt tensioner. It turned out to be an exhaust rattle. Sounded terrible though, because the exhaust was rattling against the frame. You would think the motor was coming out from under the hood, but thought it was something to do with a tensioner or something, but she's addressed, she's fixed. That's awesome. We got somebody flying in tomorrow, an actual pilot flying in to view it in the morning, so Alvin's getting it washed up. And we got to run across the road. The Corvette is running, but it's not running good. So we've decided to ditch the fuel injection system and go to a carburetor. So we have an intake, carburetor, a distributor system, all coming for it. And thankfully, Daniel was able to get everything out of his ordering and get it all coming to us. So that's gonna work out really good. Jay was able to go in the computer, figure out everything, and we're getting all the parts for that one. So that will change over from fuel injected to carbureted, and now it should run like a top. And Mike has to get this thing out and operate it for a customer. Be moving that around. Freaking flag is flying beautifully. Everything's looking good. While they're working on the floor, we got something kind of cool today. This has been in the background. I know you guys have seen it, but one of the really neat things with this bike is Bircham's was our go-to for three-wheelers and four-wheelers when I was a kid. And they were around for a long time. It was actually the Bircham family. Not only does it still have the sticker, it still has the key ring. It has both the Kawasaki keys, 400 miles. And you know we don't mess with a lot of dirt bikes, but this one looks great. We got all the dust off of it. It's a KE100 Kawasaki. It is in awesome shape. So for you guys that like the ATV and ATC stuff, that's a cool little bike. Honda Big Red. Honda Big Red. Both these are 85s. I believe one of the two of these will be going up for sale. I've got to go over them. I want to get all the documentation and paperwork together, because one of these I actually have all the paperwork, title, everything. This one, of course, has aftermarket tires for those that kind of like learning the little things about these. This has the factory Ohatsu or Oats tire, which they do replicate now, but through a different brand. And I do recommend them, because even the aftermarket brand is a nice tire. But these are actually 41-year-old tires. That's a nice bike. This one here's pretty clean. Still got the little sticker on the battery. Some of the little things that we look for, I'll do a more thorough video, because you know when these things got muddy, people just hit them with the pressure washer, and there's things that got pressure washed off over time that you really can't fake and duplicate too much, even though people try. But it's really neat to see one with the factory tires still holding air, because you guys have seen this in this video for a while, sitting over here in the corner, and we have not pumped the tire up. This one could use a little plastic polishing. It would go a long way, but nice tank, cool bikes. Customer's not able to pick the 87 up until next week. Congratulations to them though. They have a student graduating, just like Trista did, so they got a big party this weekend. So this one Alvin will be freshening up, and that'll leave out of here early next week. And we are getting the blue and black square body out. No, the t-shirts are not hiding something. They were just there for a background video we did with Mickey Thompson. But this truck's been very overlooked. It's an 81 K30. And we got a couple ideas. I think we know what we're going to do with it. It's a big block truck. It has an aftermarket seat. It's been filthy sitting in the building with all the dust. But it is a K30 factory 1-ton. Obviously carried a trailer most of its life. Incredible truck. That's a leaf in the bed over there. But that seat has turned a lot of people off. Beautiful interior other than that. So me and Daniel came up with a plan about the seat. So we are getting a era correct, really nice seat that we have in stock, covered with a black carpeted cover. And this truck's gonna be really neat. It's got the towing mirrors, camper special kind of package truck. The color scheme isn't quite for everybody, so there may be a change there. And somebody asked on the grandpa truck, what was the question you guys had while I'm over here beside it? We did not do steps. And the reason for that is I did not want to drill any extra holes in a completely original truck. Oh, somebody asked did it have a dome light. It does, and we have not even changed it to an LED because we did not want to mess with any more originalness than we already took away from it. Somebody did ask if we'd sell the gun racks. Guys, you can get those gun racks offline. You can actually get them off Amazon. And I think it was a question about did we modify the exhaust, and we did not. The exhaust works on this truck factory, and everything for this truck is saved down to the wheels and tires. This truck could still go back to stock, and this is a 21, I believe. Yep, 21,000 mile truck. And you can see how crisp all those numbers line up. Well, that means it's accurate, as well as the paperwork make sure that it's accurate. And this truck has had no paint work on it anywhere whatsoever, and it is a 350 5.7 truck. So, pretty cool. Somebody did also ask, do we have a blue 225? I believe it was on here or TikTok, so there's the blue one. There's the black one. And then there's a yellow one over here too. So a lot of followers for the three-wheeler stuff have popped up recently, which we love. We absolutely love. So happy to answer anybody's questions on that stuff, or, you know, that's why we have them here on display so people can see them and check them out and enjoy them. And we did some videos today for a customer on this one here. What a neat freaking truck. 76 GMC with the LS. Alvin's detailed the undercarriage. Great truck. Had a few questions. And tomorrow's video will not now be about the F650 like we wanted it to be, because the F650 has sold. It will be about these Colorados. And when I'm talking about some decked out dudes, I want to wash them. Just get them all freshened up. We got some stuff on these trucks that is going to blow your mind. And this one right here has 1,500 miles. I'm going to talk about something super freaking cool. And this one's low mileage as well. Lights, tuners, programmers. We'll go over all the details. I know you guys are not like crazy over the top fans for Colorados, but these are nice freaking trucks. Spare tire mount in the back. The attention and the effort that has been put into these trucks, it's still obviously a good, drivable, functional truck. It's pretty cool. Actually, rather impressive. So that is it, guys, for your Thursday here at Davis Auto Sales. I want to show you the floor. Got a little surprise there. And we'll see you next time. We are getting much closer on getting one section of this floor refinished. It has definitely put a stop to a lot of moving in and out here in the showroom, but floors are turning out great. Got the little crack repaired right there. Everything is cleaned up all around the cracks and crevices. This thing's gonna look incredible. Hate having to do it in sections, but this has been disruptive enough. Once this section's back good, we'll be able to move further back, but getting it done little by little. Boys are doing a great job. Look real different in the next few days. Well, we have a floor. It does not have the top coat on it yet, so not finished, but we do have a floor. And when the top coat's on it, it's actually gonna look really good. It's hard to see. Well, I guess you can see pretty good. Check that out. Huge improvement. And I got to get out of here because the odor is awful freaking strong.